Good morning, my beloved. It is 7:30 Central Time. Welcome to Lee Speaks. I have a question for you today. Do you have a heart murmur? Now, I'm not talking about a natural heart murmur. I'm not trying to make light of that at all. But I was reading the Word of God today and praying, and I ran across in Numbers 11 the children of Israel murmuring and complaining. And then as I looked deeper into it in Exodus 16, they murmured and complained. And the Lord said they had a heart murmur. In their heart, they were grumbling and complaining about the things that were going on in their life. So I looked up heart murmur, and it's interesting. When you look up heart murmurs, the dictionary says most heart murmurs are harmless, but can indicate a more serious heart issue. And I realize that's exactly what spiritual murmuring and complaining is. Most are harmless, like complaining about the weather, which we do a whole lot, by the way. I'm listening to people. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's too wet, it's too dry, it's too windy, it's Monday. We're only happy about 3 days out of the year. That's murmuring and complaining. We're in the season of football, and if your team lost, you could be murmuring and complaining, grumbling about the refs and all. Most murmuring is harmless, but some murmuring and complaining indicate a deeper heart issue. Now, while murmuring in your natural heart murmurs maybe not that big a deal, in the scriptures, murmuring and complaining is very, very serious. In Numbers 11 again, and in Exodus 16, the children of Israel murmured and complained. In Philippians 2:14, we are told not to murmur, not to complain, not to grumble. In 1 Corinthians 10:10, it says, because they murmured and complained, they were destroyed by the destroyer. That sounds like a bad deal to me. Murmuring and complaining that bad led to being destroyed. And I would encourage you today to take a look at your life. Have you got in the habit of murmuring and complaining? Because while it may start out a small issue, it can lead to deeper heart issues, and you can find yourself in the habit, in the very lifestyle of murmuring and complaining about everything. I actually know individuals, they're not happy about anything. If you gave them a gold bar, they would murmur and complain because you didn't give them something to carry it in. They're not happy unless they're unhappy. And so I pray that's not you. And I would ask you to take a look at your life. Are you developing a habit of murmuring and complaining, even about the small things? Because the truth of the matter is, if you continue to murmur and complain about the weather, pretty soon you'll start murmuring and complaining about your job. And then if you continue, you could start murmuring and complaining about your wife and your kids. And before you know it, you will be without a job, without your wife, and without your kids. Murmuring and complaining, while most are minor and harmless, can lead to deeper heart issues. And so I encourage you today to take a look, take a listen to what you say today, because you can tell what's in your heart by what comes out your mouth. Out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth speaks. So you can tell today, is your heart have an issue? Does your heart have a murmuring issue? Listen to what you say today. Listen to what you gripe about, complain about, grumble about, murmur about. Is it really worth it? I mean, complaining about the weather isn't going to change the weather. It is what it is, and if you live in this earth, don't worry. It's going to change before very long. So take a look. Take a heart check. Listen to your heart. Is there a blood flow issue? Is there a spiritual blood flow issue? That's what murmuring in your heart is. A heart murmur is a blood flow issue. Do you have a blood flow issue? Are you murmuring and complaining about the crazy things, silly things? Again, most murmurs are and heart murmurs are inconsequential. They're harmless. Most, but not all. Some indicate there's something deeper going on in your heart and you need to be checked. You need to make sure that it doesn't create even deeper issues. So that's what I'm encouraging you today to take a listen to your heart. Do you have a heart murmur? If you do, I encourage you to go to Dr. Jesus and get that fixed so that you can have an attitude of gratitude and just be grateful for the wind, be grateful for the rain, be grateful when it's not raining, be grateful that it's Monday. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. My encouragement is that you would too. I'm going to say hi to a few folks before I check out. Thank you for watching. If you think this would help somebody you're connected to, give me a thumbs up, share it with them, and together we'll change thousands of lives. Jim, bless you, my friend. Mary Lou, Jason, Stuart, y'all are so faithful. Karen, I love you guys so much. Bless you. Look forward to seeing you next week.